Hi folks, I'm Ian Baker, the product specialist with Camping World, and today we're going to go over the 2018 Shasta Oasis 18FQ. If you're looking for a small, lighter weight couples model, and you're maybe looking for something that's entry level, something that doesn't have all the bells and whistles and all the frills, you just need functionality, then this is one you'll want to watch. Let's start off right over here. So one of the things I really like about this floor plan is the fact they give you a campside dinette. And the reason I like that is because this is where you'll be sitting in the morning, enjoying your morning coffee or eating your meals. And this is the view you want right here, is out to your campsite. They give you the big window right there, the great view, and obviously that window will let in a lot of natural light to help brighten up the camper during the day as well. Now this also does drop down into a bed if you need a secondary sleeping place. All you have to do is remove the tables, or remove the legs on the table right here. The table itself will sit down along these rails. Take the back cushions, throw them on top, and that will create the bed for you. Now granted, it's not a huge bed. Most adults probably won't be able to sleep there, but it is good for kids, or if you need a place to put a pack and play, it works for that too. There is an electrical outlet underneath the table, so if you have to plug anything in, whether it's a cell phone, tablet, laptop, you're able to do that as well. Right up top, you do have an LED light here. You actually have LED lights throughout the entire camper. That way it's not near of a drain on the battery, plus they don't put out near as much heat. Right up top here, you have some good storage right there. Maybe a good spot for some cups, or if you want to put plates up there, maybe some smaller board games, cards, things like that. It's a good spot for it too. And then right over to this side here is your radio. That is Bluetooth capable, and that will control the speakers as well. Right over here is your thermostat. This will control only your furnace, because your roof-mounted AC unit will actually have the controls built in right on it. Right back here is the bathroom. Let's go ahead and check that out. If we take a step in there, you'll see the foot flush lever toilet right back there in the corner. You will notice you have plenty of leg room. Over to the right-hand side here is our tub shower. So that way if you have any kids you need to give a bath to, you can. Plus a higher threshold makes it easier for the curtain to stay in, so you're not getting water all over the floor. You also have a hand wand here, which makes showering nice and easy. And up top is your skylight, letting in some natural light, giving you some head height as well. And over here on the ceiling is your vent fan. As we take a step in here, take a look at this, folks. This is really cool. You have a lot of extra storage right here, which is great. So, you know, if you have some extra clothes or something, you can put some folded clothes in here, stack them up. Plenty of place for towels as well. Makes a great linen closet. And then you have additional storage right there underneath. You'll also see you have a mirrored medicine cabinet right up over here. You have your sink top, electrical outlet right here, and then you have a little additional storage underneath the sink too. As we move into the kitchen, you will notice you have excellent pantry space right here. I love the fact they're able to fit that in a smaller camper. Again, as I said, it just gives you some of that functionality in here. And then you have two very long drawers, so that way you do have a spot here for your silverware, some of your larger utensils like knives, spatulas, spoons, things like that. Taking a step further in, you'll notice your microwave right up top here with a hood underneath that does have a light and fan built in. Directly underneath that is your 3-burner cooktop. The front one on here is high output as well. You'll notice you have not one, but 2 electrical outlets that are usable here in the kitchen. So that way, you know, if you want to put a coffee maker over here, you can do that. Or, you know, if you need to plug something in, you can set it right here, run the cord right behind, plug it in there too. So again, you have a couple options. Single basin sink right here. That way, you know, it gives you access, obviously, to water in the kitchen, which is something you're going to need. And I do like the fact, actually, in this floor plan, they went with a single rather than a double, because that gives you all of this right here as prep space. If we take a quick look underneath, I'll open this up for you. You can actually see that in lieu of an oven, they give you storage, which in a smaller floor plan like this, I think is a good choice. That's a great spot to be able to store pots and pans. You also have this storage right here. You'll see you have this cubby hole right here, which is probably a nice little spice rack. And then over to this side is your Dometic Fridge with a drop-down freezer. This is a 3-way fridge, folks. This one will run off of shore power. It'll work off your batteries, and it will run off propane. You have a big window here in the kitchen, again, which helps let in that natural light. And then you have some additional storage right up there. One other thing I do want to mention is over here, the put a backer right here in the wall, so that way if you want to mount a TV, that is where you will mount it. And again, the appropriate connections for that are underneath. Obviously, you will have to use that electrical outlet. If we take a look at the very front, you have your queen bed right here. There is storage underneath, and you can see that. So that's nice and easy to get to. You'll see that is shared storage with your exterior storage. So that gives you several different access points. You have nightstands on both sides, which are great. Dual USB port right over here. Electrical outlet on the floor on both sides. So that way if you do have to plug in a CPAP machine, you can put it on either side of the bed. You'll also notice you have mirrored wardrobe storage there, so good hanging space. And then you have a shelf going right across the top. And now for some of the outside features of the Shasta Oasis 18FQ. Right up front is your power tongue jack. This makes it nice and easy to raise and lower the tongue jack, makes it easy to hook up and disconnect to your tow vehicle, just a flip of a switch like so. You'll also see you have the LED light right up front here in case you are hooking up or disconnecting at night, just gives you some added visibility. Directly behind that, you have a 20-pound propane tank, and then further behind that, you have rails here for your battery. You'll also see you have the diamond plating coming up the front, which will help protect your front end from some of the rocks and debris that will get thrown up by your tow vehicle. So you come around to the side right here, you can see the pass-through storage as there is a door on both sides. Wide pass-through storage there as well. And as I mentioned, that is shared storage with the storage underneath the bed. So you have 3 different access points there. Big power awning on here as well. Just touch a button to roll it out. Same thing to go right back in. It is a Solera awning. It probably has one of the easiest to adjust pitches out of any of the awnings. You literally take it just like so. You can pull it down and that will adjust it. You can do that on both sides. The thing I like about this awning is it doesn't matter where you put it. When you roll it back up, it will readjust itself. So it's not like you can break it by adjusting it. You'll also notice underneath you have an LED light strip there. It is a blue light. That is sewn into the awning fabric itself. The cool thing about that is it doesn't matter if the awning is rolled all the way in or all the way out, you can still utilize that LED light. Main entrance, of course, is right here. You have a single foldable step with a grab handle. That grab handle will help give you a little more support and control when entering or leaving the RV. 2 outside speakers here. As I mentioned earlier, those are controlled by that multimedia center inside, but that unit is Bluetooth capable. And if you notice, you don't have any vents on this camp sides. That way you can sit right out here, be able to rock out to some music and use your Bluetooth to control it. If you need to plug anything in while you're out here, you have these dual electrical outlets right here. So that way you can plug in a blender, electric griddle, maybe just your cell phone, whatever you want, but it is nice to have that access. Right here on the back, you will see your square tubular bumper. This does have end caps with it as well, so that way you can store your sewer hose in there. You take a look right up top in the center, you will see your backup camera prep. Nice thing about this is if you want a backup camera, having the prep makes it a lot easier to install, meaning it will save you money on labor. Coming around to the side here, you'll have a detachable 30-amp power cord that will plug right into there. If we take a look right down below, you will see your termination. Both your black and gray tank valves are on either side of that termination. Right up top here, your cable and satellite inlets, city water inlet right here. And if you plan on doing some boondocking and need to fill your fresh water tank, you will find that located there. Last thing I do want to touch on is this right here, folks. If you want solar, this one is prepped with the ZAMP solar system. All you have to do is buy the portable panels, plug it in, and it will trickle charge your battery. All right, folks, that wraps it up. Again, this is the 2018 Shasta Oasis 18FQ. If you're interested in this travel trailer and you'd like price and availability, simply click on the link in the description below. Thanks again for watching. I'm Ian Baker, and let's go camping.